Hello and welcome to my channel where we talk about North Germanic paganism, lore and folklore from various parts of Europe as these come across from various sources, both old and new, and inclusive of my own personal gnosis. I will do my best to accurately indicate the source material upon which discussions are based, which means that I will be honest in labeling my own experiences, interpretation, and understanding as my own instead of claiming some mysterious or ancient provenience, unless, of course, that is the case. About today's episode, I am now inviting you to join for a meditation to meet a spirit guide who has knowledge of plant spirit medicine. You will learn from them about what plant, whether flower, herb, or tree is indicated for you at this moment, at this time, to connect and work with. This meditation is an exercise that complements the content of a book I wrote, Fairy Herbs for Fairy Magic, a practical guide for fairy herbal magic. Also related to this meditation is a paper that I wrote and posted on Academia. The paper is titled Fairy Herbs for Fairy Magic, working in partnership with North Germanic hidden people, and it delves into details about the relationship between herbs and the hidden people from Scandinavian and continental Germanic lore. This meditation that we're about to do is something that I do in my own personal practice. So when I am engaging with it, I have in mind specifically the Scandinavian hidden people, the Huldu folk. However, you are welcome to apply this technique to any cultural framework that you wish. You may feel drawn toward continental Germanic, Irish, Slavic fairy lore and related traditions. So please fill in the blanks with whatever resonates with you, your beliefs, and your own practice. And without any further ado, let's dive into our meditation. Find a place to either sit or lie down, a place where you will not be disturbed for about 15 minutes. You may want to cover your eyes to screen out the light and possible visual distractions, and come to breath. Normal, relaxed breathing. In this meditation, you will encounter a spirit guide that will share with you information about plants, herbs that are best suited for you to connect with at this time. And work with from the perspective of spiritual herbalism, plant spirit medicine. The information you are about to receive will reach you in various forms: images, maybe auditory information, impressions, whatever channels you are most accustomed with to receive psychically this kind of information. Breathe. Feel each inhale expanding your chest, rendering you more buoyant, and then the following exhale, making you drop deeper and deeper within. With each inhale, You feel as if you're floating. With each exhale, you drop deeper and deeper within, falling into that vastness of space behind your closed eyelids. You feel like a leaf carried around by a breeze, swaying and spiraling, riding the waves of your own breath, moving downward and downward. You get the sense that your free falling slows down, and it slows down until you come to a full stop. You feel solid ground beneath your feet and instinctively know that you're standing on a path. You cannot see anything around you because a thick fog covers everything. The fog is white and dense. Light penetrates through it and makes this white, milky, dense fog shimmering like diamond dust. You begin walking, sensing your way on the path, one step following another, having your intuition for a compass. As you advance, the fog clears, and you distinguish silhouettes of trees bordering the path that you walk. And you realize that you're walking through a forest, and somewhere ahead you see the path ending into a clearing. As you approach, you notice at the center of the clearing a very, very large stone. From behind the stone, or maybe coming straight out of it, a person appears. You're still pretty far, and you cannot distinguish the details, but you intuitively know this is the person, the guide that you are supposed to meet now. The one guide who will share with you knowledge of spiritual herbalism. You walk closer, and their features are now fully discernible to you. You see what they wear, how they look like. And then you're close enough to greet and engage in conversation. Say hello, state your name. Wait for an answer. And then make known to them the purpose for your visit. Politely explain that you wish to know what plant, herb, tree would they recommend for you to connect and work with at this time. What are the uses for such herbal medicine from a spiritual perspective? Allow explanations to come to you and make mental notes of everything that is being shown or explained to you in this conversation. Your visit is nearing its conclusion, so give thanks to the guide you have just encountered. Promise a gift or a service in return for the knowledge that you have received. Making sure that whatever you promise is perfectly achievable and easy for you to deliver in the next 24 or 48 hours. It may be as simple as watering a plant or pouring out an offering for the local land spirits. Whatever it is, make sure it is something within your ability to fulfill and that you can fulfill it in a relatively short time frame after this encounter. You say your goodbyes and turn around. You're now walking back toward the path that brought you here. Before long, you were again walking underneath the tree canopy on the path in the woods. The sun is setting. The shadows on the ground grow longer. Night comes in quickly, and before long, it's dark. Darkness enshrouds you like a velvet curtain. You continue to walk, and the path beneath your feet starts to dissolve. You feel like you're floating again. With each inhale, becoming lighter and buoyant. With each exhale, dropping deeper within yourself. Inhale light and buoyant. Exhale, dropping deeper within your physical form, grounding more and more into this consensus reality through your own body and your own senses. Next time you breathe in, hold your breath and exhale with an fully present, fully here, into the now. Make sure that you write down, you journal about your experience, particularly about the information that you have received from the spirit guides you have encountered, because these impressions will fade very quickly. You can do this meditation again and again. You can follow the script as provided here in this recording, or you can personalize the imagery as you see fit. You may also go back to encounter the same guide, or different ones may appear. Within a general and flexible framework, allow your own experience to develop in the direction that serves you the best. And I thank you very much for listening.